going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're playing Firewatch. This is going to be a brand new series on the channel alongside the survival games and tutorials that we've been doing recently. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. So I feel like this one is probably a better response for a drunk person. However, this one's probably going to be a little bit better dialogue. So we're going to choose the option on the left. You slur the words major and it smells like cores. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Cool. What's yours? She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely. Where'd she hurt your feelings? She asked if you went to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Nice. Alright, so RT to use objects so we can pick up a backpack. Looks like everything else is ready. Ooh, we actually gonna drive in this game? Looks like there's only one vehicle. Okay, so we stashed our backpack in the bed. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You adopt a shepherd and name him Mayhem. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. I feel like Mayhem's got to be a cooler name. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, pet, all rolled into one. 1979. You talk on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids, they're not very smart. We're good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. One day? Why rush? That'd be pretty good. So, it said her age, but did it actually say our age? I'm wondering how old we are. I'll go with the left option just because I'm curious to see what it happens. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I don't like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Thoroughfare Trailhead. Okay, so I guess we're just reporting to duty. 1980. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You ignore her, you get mad. You're going to choose to ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She said it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Alright, He-Man sounds like the cooler option, so of course we're going to go with like that. You look awesome. Alright, well now we're reporting for duty. So it's been about a year since we've done this. I'm assuming that last year was our first year doing it. 2 forks. Fire lookout. Oh, what? 8 miles still. Okay. Let's see, A to climb over objects. Nice. Yeah, this recently got added to Game Pass, so I figured it would be the perfect time to actually start a series on this. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking mayhem at night. There's a festival in town and brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. Move! Dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his face in. I feel like since our dog ran, we would probably sit here and scare him away. So we'll pick that option. You reach into your pockets like you got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, Associate's Department Chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her to not take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. So it's kind of selfish to be like, no, you shouldn't do it. But at the same time, if we really don't want to move, I mean, as long as they commute back and forth, I guess it doesn't really matter. So probably that option. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. Tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. I feel like we would probably need to address this if she's starting to lose her mind. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it secret for now. Okay, so we got a journal here. Nice. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar and see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's afflictions gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get Julia, who calls you a dope and you unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips from their home in Australia to visit her. For well, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Danielle, the nurse. You suggest that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. Home. It suits with... It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You're determined to take care of her by yourself. I mean, if she is having dementia, she probably does need the help. Or we would at least need to have an in-home nurse stay, so probably that option. Now, eventually, this game is actually... Basically, you are a fire enforcement ranger inside of a national park. So your job's going to be to spot like smoke and stuff and try to prevent that. Hey there, little buddy. Guess he's just going to bail on us, okay? Family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day. Then, every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Mayhem dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer's cousin... Ugh. Summer's coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Enter the lookout tower. Hey, nice! Alright, so let's see here. So let's run up the stairs. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that was the wrong decision necessarily if she's getting, like, the medical care she needed. Obviously, you know, if we could hire someone to stay in the house, then that would have been a whole different story. But that wasn't one of the options. And considering the fact that we were drunk, probably not the best idea taking care of someone like that. Generator switch on! Nice!
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello, mysterious voice.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I... sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Alright, so you killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mom. Nobody back home can stand you.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after...
I meant to do the middle option, that was an accident.
...is not a big shock.
Ouch. I'll chalk that up to you being tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's... Gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch! I did not mean to click that middle option, it just sort of happened. Day 1.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Okay, so we can answer the radio call, but are we actually able to do anything else? Or are we just supposed to be doing that? Let's see, so we can't actually use the lamp. Can't pick up the photos or anything, so I guess the only thing we got left to do is answer the radio. This time we'll be a little bit nicer to her. Sorry, I guess I slipped in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing...
Hey, we actually walked to the right window. Nice. Alright, so hold on.
Fireworks?
Yeah,
Whoa,
I see them.
That's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Alright, well, I guess we're on the case. Let's see. Beat them up? Can I write them a ticket? I'm not really into discipline.
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be relatively simple. Can we not actually? Okay, we automatically pick up the backpack. We're good. All right, nice. Time to go on an adventure. All right, time to go down the stairs, and we should be good to go. Gotta make sure we duck out when we don't hit our head. Looks like we move much quicker once we actually get off that. So nice. All right, so read the map. Okay, so we are little blimp all the way at the very bottom. Should be fine. Jonesy Lake to the left. Fireworks were to the west, though. Hold on, is this the right lockbox? I found the supply box, so there are a lot of these out in the woods. What's the code again?
I found the supply box.
Great.
That's it? Just cool. Alright, so you said 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we should have some rope. Need to talk about the rope. She won't necessarily tell us anything too useful, considering the fact that the box is like, yeah, what about it? Granola bar. Yeah, I thought we weren't supposed to leave food out.
Just stuff these things with old food? That's how you get bears.
Those boxes are bear-proof. I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, may as well bring them with us. I found a note between a couple guys. Did these people lose their minds out here?
I found a note to a guy named Ron from some guy Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, you know, fall off the grid and eat ants for a week type. Totally fucking cuckoo. Which is kind of what the job attracts.
Alright, so hold on. We're going to store this granola bar right here for a second. Are we able to rip this note? There we go. Why to read? Hey man, guys couldn't take it, so I locked him. 7/7/1986. Ron, hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of the bars he liked. Hiking in the park, but let's get messed up when I'm back. Dave. Okay. Doesn't necessarily tell us anything too useful. I guess we'll keep on to the notes and stuff just in case. I don't know what we do for Pinecone, so. Copy map information. Alright, so get to drawing, Henry. Map is now updated. Nice. Okay, so select opens up our backpack. Now, all we have to do is deal with the strangers. Oh, man. I know she said we were going to need a rope, but this... Really?
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
It looks pretty bad. Maybe call it Cripple Coach. I'll go with Widowmaker. What about... Shitty Boss is going to get me killed. Why did it not reply?
How do you expect me to get down this?
Well, did you get that rope?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
Alright, seems relatively basic, so we just do something like this and jump off a cliff. Alright, so let's see. So rappel down. Hopefully the rope won't break or anything like that. We don't know how long it's been sitting there, but it looks like it's working out relatively good for us. Starting to darken a little bit. Workers' comp? Yeah, we might need to report that.
What the hell's wrong with you?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Alright, well, clearly we're going to need more rope to explore the rest of the map, so that's definitely going to be a thing. Hopefully we find another supply box or something somewhere, but the fireworks person should be roughly around here. A nice camping spot. These cliffs down here are something. Hey, I'm not sure where to look.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
I see the fire.
I'm staring at the big outcropping down here, but I'm not quite sure where to look for our pyrotechnicians.
Maybe keep heading west toward the lake.
I wonder if it's, you know, the smoke and all the beer cans.
A bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, sure am.
Ugh, people are just the worst, aren't they?
They're not great, no.
Red Eagle. I mean, it's not like we have a bag to put them away anyway, so we'll just leave them there. We do need to stomp out the fire, though, however. Well, I put their fire out.
Man, I would have named that forest fire something good, too.
Hey, I can always restart it.
No. I think your first instinct was the right one.
All right, so we got some fireworks here. We don't want to accidentally, let them keep those. But we got some backpacks. They left their packs tied up here.
Tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Okay, so I guess we just leave the backpacks alone. And it looks like they're up to no good.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. Well, what if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Okay, so we got more information.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are
Underwear?
panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
What is going on here?
Ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked women. Forget it. I should head back.
2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's,
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
I like our comment there. Hey, you idiots.
Fucking kids!
Hey, you fucking fatso! Leave us alone.
Leave us alone.
I know you're lighting fireworks. Quit the fireworks or else. Please quit with the fireworks, okay?
I know you guys are setting up bottle rockets out here, okay?
How? Because you're hiding in the bushes spying on us?
Give him a break, Lily. He probably hasn't seen boobs in 20 years.
He's probably still a virgin.
I took your fireworks. You don't know anything about me. I'm sorry for bothering you.
Hey, just so you're aware, I confiscated your fireworks.
Our fireworks? What?
You dick!
Also, setting off fireworks out here isn't just stupid, it's illegal.
Yeah, so is stealing, asshole.
That's so fucking bogus.
You're gonna pay for that.
Can we just get out of here?
Ew, totally.
You're gross.
You're just some sad man out in the woods.
Okay, then. Those people are nice and lovely. We're going to head back to our office. 2 forks. Mile away. It went fine. It's done. I hope they drown. I feel like that would be a response our character would probably say, so.
Yow.
I don't think anyone would mourn a couple of future arsonists.
Just gonna go ahead and not log that as a threat?
Thanks.
That's a good idea.
So, thanks for dealing with it.
Okay, so there's a way up to the left, but it looks like it's sort of trying to push us this way. And I feel like this more complicated path is probably the right way to go, so we're going to go this way. See, so obviously we don't have any climbing ropes. That's not going to help us any, but maybe this will get us in the right direction. Why we would cross the stream there, though?
A bit
Oh,
of
I think we are going the right way. Nice. What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's not a big deal. Uh-huh.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Will do. Am I supposed to? Okay, we don't actually reply to that. We got a nearby thunder.
I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home, and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9. I'm not sure I have much of a choice.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not going to strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Alright, so we know 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to open up all the boxes around here, so hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have inside of here? Okay, so it looks like we don't actually have any notes or anything. We can copy down our location on the map though and figure out where we're supposed to be going later on. Nice. So we got a flashlight. Flashlights are always handy in games. We got a horn, which we'll stash over there, and I think that's it. Okay, so the right stick in toggles the light. We'll leave it here, that way people know to fear us. What's in this cave?
Down here.
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
Alright guys, well that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.